Hey everybody, it's Gordy coming at you today. Wanted to talk to you today about fitness, lockdown fitness. I hear a lot of people griping about this and that and the other. Your fitness is in your own destiny, and hopefully you guys got a kick out of the thumbnail that I put on this video. It doesn't have to be like that. You can choose what you put in your mouth. If you're on lockdown and stuck at home, you can't get out and go run, you can't, go use your gym membership. However, they're loosening up on those things around here. But instead of putting cheese balls in your mouth and ice cream and stuff like that, here's a look at some of my snacks. There's some cut up cucumbers, bell peppers, celery sticks, some homemade ranch dip, some cheese slices, some beef summer sausage, and then I've got pickled okra, some pickle spears, and some olives. I also like to snack on pecans. All of these foods are well within the ketogenic diet. So, and I'm going to show you a quick little example of my face 2 years ago versus my face now. Now, I was 246 pounds back then, and now I'm hovering around 200. And admittedly, like everybody else, I'm still having a few difficulties trying to stay ketogenic and trying to exercise. I don't have a whole lot of room here in the camper to do jumping jacks because the roof is right there. So anyway, a lot to do with what you put in your mouth. So let me show you what I'm going to do for breakfast this morning. I'm going to call this a Southwest Ranch chicken omelet. So let me spin the camera around here and kind of show you what I've done. So you can see the skillet there. I've got 2 eggs beaten, and I've already prepped. This is a little rotisserie chicken that I had left over. Chopped a couple of tomatoes, the cherry tomatoes, and then this is just some shredded cheese. It's a shredded cheese mix that I like to use. It's a Mexican style, fiesta style. It's a 3 cheese blend with no spices or anything with it, and it seems to be a pretty good universal cheese that I can put on salads, I can make omelets with, all that kind of good stuff. So I've got some butter in the skillet here, and it's nice and lubricated. Yeah, butter, that's a good fat. I don't like unnatural fats. And then we're just going to put the egg off in there. Make sure that gets all spread around really well. And we'll let that kind of stiffen up a little bit, then we'll start putting our goodies in there. In the meantime, coffee's keto. So it matters a lot what you put in your mouth. A whole lot. Like I said, the ice cream and that kind of stuff tastes good. Sugar's poison. So we're starting to stiffen up here a little bit, so I'm going to start with my cheese, and I'm just going to do half. And I'm sorry, I don't really have space to bring the camera closer because there's a sink between the stove and where the camera is. So I'll put a little bit of cheese in there. Then I'm going to take some of this chicken, and we're going to sprinkle that. Again, just doing half of the omelet. If you guys are not familiar with doing an omelet, it's not rocket science. You want to be careful not to overload it, because if you overload it, then you can't get your fold on it. And then we'll take the tomato, kind of sprinkle that across the top too. And if I had some fresh chopped green onion, that would be phenomenal on this as well. So there we go. I've got a few extras in the plate there. But let me grab you here and we'll show you kind of what that looks like. Hopefully you got a good view of what that omelet looks like there. And we'll set you back up over here so that you can see that. And we're getting stiff enough. I think I can get the spatula under there and make the fold. And we'll fold that booger over. Kind of let it cook up there and kind of seal those edges a little bit, and then after that cooks for a minute, I'll flip it, and then I'm going to put a little salsa. And I don't have any just sour cream. The photo that I showed you in the beginning of the video that has the ranch dip, that's a sour cream based ranch dip. I think I'm going to put a couple of dollops of that on there, and that's why I'm going to call it a Southwest Ranch chicken omelet. Experiment, man. Like I said, it's not rocket science, but instead of going to McDonald's or Burger King or Dairy Queen or whatever your favorite junk food hole is, cook yourself some fresh food. Fresh food. It's the way God intended. A quick aside on that. Party like Yeshua, baby. So I flip the omelet. I'm going to get up here and grab a plate. Well, I'm going to have to move the camera a sec because I didn't get a plate. So y'all hang on. Get up here and get a plate. There we go. Omelet's looking pretty good. Pretty good. Give it a little toss over again just to make sure. Oh yeah. Plenty of butter, some salsa, and a little bit of that ranch dip. And some coffee. That's going to be good eats right there. That's the ranch dip. Spoon. Turn the fire off. That's quite a bit. Let's spread that out a tad. Good stuff right there. Sorry about the loud. And then we'll take a little salsa. Pour across there too. Fridge. And look at that omelet, folks. That wasn't hard to do. That's very healthy, and that's going to be very tasty. All right, get out there and do something about your fitness. I'll catch y'all next time. Shalom.